Gotta figure out where my folders are. What up? Is my microphone working? Yep, sounds like it's working. I mean, you're the first one here, Jason. Or Jackson, sorry. I don't remember what part it is anymore. I think it's like 13 or something. Do you play Savage Garden in your headphones while you edit?
Is that Tokyo?
That was Tokyo, yeah. No, I do not. Tokyo's making a comment because I texted him the other night and I was like, have you ever got a hand job in the bathtub with the candles lit while listening to Savage Garden? True story. Actually happened. So as you can see, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. Right here. So Adobe Premiere Pro, it does cost quite a bit of money. I think it's like $40 a month or something. It used to be just a one-time purchase, but now it's a subscription. The mix says you can hear you.
Me?
Yeah.
Someone cleaning cat shit.
She said she's cleaning cat shit. I feel like I have to sneeze.
Bless you.
I didn't sneeze yet.
Bless you.
There it goes, all over my Superman logo.
Everyone keeps telling me they want to see this
Is it really loud or is it just me?
car run and drive. The thing is, the car runs and drives perfectly fine. The problem is, we live in Canada and it's winter outside. So I'm going to pull these wheels off. I'm going to try and throw some winters on there so we can pull it out of the garage and at least clean the garage and show you that it does move and drive.
Facts. That DeWalt impact gun is actually the tits. Little loud? Oh yeah, I feel like the master volume here.
Everyone keeps telling me they want to see
Why is it doing that?
Little loud. Oh wait, is my microphone loud? Is that what's loud? I can turn my mic down. I'm talking about the audio in the video. Is the audio here loud?
The thing is, the car runs and drives perfectly fine. The problem is, we live in Canada and it's winter outside. So I'm going to pull these wheels.
Like, is that loud?
Oh, that's a sticky tire. You can see why radials are pro.
And then I'll just save it. I think it sounds fine. No, just saying the audio from the video is probably amplified by the mic. What do you mean? The mic and the video have nothing to do. I'm wearing headphones, dude. It takes a while to start when it's cold. Look at all the shit on the floor here. My neighbors must hate me a little bit. Wait a minute. I think I rev it up out here somewhere, maybe. Damn winters, though. Dang, that's one good sounding car. Thanks, man. I just have all my videos here that I'm dragging and dropping in there. What up? We had to pull everything out so we could clean up the garage a little bit. As you can see, this car's pushed back. That one's moved over a little. Was that the next one in the sequence? Like, what number was this? Okay, don't tell me what number it is then. Yeah, we missed 806. Shit on my lens.
So as you can see, it's not that the car doesn't run and drive, because it runs and drives perfectly.
Yeah.
It didn't stall or anything when we took it
smear
out
on
here.
my
It's
lens
just
here.
that it's winter. What are you supposed to do when the roads look like this? The other thing, we don't have wastegates hooked up yet either, but... Dang.
What editor do you use? It's Adobe Premiere Pro. What's the plans for the Fox body? Actually, the front suspension, the K-member, motor mounts, trans mount, and a bunch of engine stuff's actually showing up this week.
What up? We had to pull
See the street bike there in the background?
everything out so we could clean up the garage a little bit. As you can see, this car's pushed back. That one's moved over a little bit. Everything's tidied up a little tiny bit more. And we do have the street bike here.
Yep. Kind of hard to
The
miss. Huh?
2003 CBR 1000 that we'll be using for our little Leroy project. Which I've been announcing it on live videos, but I haven't shown much of it for our little Leroy project.
Oh.
So we've been talking about it a lot on live videos, but I haven't been talking about it much in the videos. I plan on building a little Leroy, like a 5/8 scale. We're gonna use a CBR 1000 engine. We're gonna use the 7.5-inch rear end out of that thing. And I ordered a bunch of tubes. So when that comes in, we'll start building that. Also in the shop, we have two aluminum 5.3s, both Gen 4. One's going in this car, one's a backup motor for my car. We plan on building it with Summit Racing maybe. And this one's also an aluminum 5.3, so we have three aluminum 5.3s in here.
You can see the stupid mark on the screen where I didn't clean my lens. You guys see that? Like right here? You can see how blurry it gets in the center there. Also, why isn't it capturing this whole screen?
Where?
Oh wait, it is. Hey, look, it's you.
Hi, it's me. What do you mean is it not capturing the whole screen?
It is. It looks like it should go out to this border right here.
Oh no, it doesn't. I don't think.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Grimace.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Grimace.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and some butt stuff in the new year.
Excuse you?
Wait, what?
Butt stuff with you?
Ooh,
Like your butt?
my butt?
Your butt.
The all aluminum tiny motors. If you did over 1K on that engine, you should be able to do with my 6-liter. The thing about the 6-liter is the 6-liter doesn't keep the heads down. So I've been talking with a lot of people. Apparently keeping the heads down on a 6-liter is really hard. You only get about 23 pounds of boost before you start lifting a head in a 6-liter. Jordan said, "What's up, Vajum Jam?"
Hi, Jordan.
Said, "Hi, Jordan. Hi, Jordan." That's what she said. Exactly like that.
Here. Wow. Look at all the shit on the floor these picked up. Look how sticky they are. What I want to do first here is I want to set up my lathe. We're just going to bolt it to the bench so it's something sturdy to bolt it to. It's going to make it a lot easier to work with. So this seems like a good a position as any.
Yeah, even with ARP hardware, where you blow out the head gaskets. I don't know why. It's just a flaw with a 4-bolt 6-liter, apparently.
You know what? I'll make this easy on myself.
I heard, yeah, I love watching the live stream, guys, on here and Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is cool because we're on Virginia's live stream all the time, too.
As any.
Stop doing that. I keep pressing the wrong button because I usually do this on my laptop, but now that I have like an actual computer set up, it's much nicer. I mean, having a lathe is cool as heck. Having fun with the lathe yet. Rule number 1, never leave the chuck key in the chuck. Actually, there's like a spring. There's a spring on our chuck. So you can't like leave it in. It automatically pushes it out. You have to like physically push down on it to get the chuck key in. And there's a little shield that helps you from keeping the chuck key in. I can't find my other hard drive. I need to buy another hard drive. Another solid state one. My nose is so
There it
itchy.
is. It's bolted down. It's tight. We don't really have anything to put in the lathe right now, but... And there it is. It's tight. We don't really have anything to put...
You guys see how I do a couple takes when I'm filming in the garage so I could get the best video? Yep. I don't always get it the first time. I wonder if you can stud them to a bigger stud and fix it like you do a Cummins. I'm not sure about the 6-liter block like that, Punk Bomb. Safety Sam in the house. Any plans on moving to Florida for year-round race cars? No, I wish. I don't even mind being where winter is. The fact that I just don't have a lot of garage space is what kills me. Are the wastegates coming anytime soon? Nick was just getting pieces of the wastegates delivered today and yesterday. He posted some photos of it. I don't know when they're ready to be shipped, but he is going to start assembly really soon on the 44s. We'll have 144 millimeter wastegates, and we'll see how fast those sell out. What? Yes. My Doan airbag. Thank you.
And there it is. It's tight. We don't really have anything to put in the lathe right now, but the fact that we have a lathe is pretty cool. Now,
What? A zip tie?
Do you need it?
No, it's already cut.
Oh, it is. You're right.
She asked me if I wanted to cut zip tie.
I didn't realize it was cut.
I have zero experience with a lathe, and I'm going to learn how to use this the same way I learned how to weld, and that's just by failing upwards. I'm just going to keep failing until eventually I fail.
Actually, you see this little thing on the side here? That's like my Princess Auto wire rack. It's actually pretty handy. Alien Trash Kitty.
What?
Alien Trash Kitty on trash detail.
Yeah.
Fail less. That's exactly how I'm going to do it.
Trying to like go through some shit.
Exactly how I'm going to do it.
Actually, I can show you guys. I can get my Facebook up here. Nick actually posted something on the new gates. So these are the new BSI castings for the 44. The headset is awesome. I got this one from Staples. It was pretty cheap. This is the new casting for the 44mm gate where we have BSI on the side here. I think you have more photos of it. Yeah, see BSI. He also sent me the domes, but he didn't post them here, so I'm not going to post them. But yeah, those are the new gates. What number is this? 10.
Do it. So that would be the lowest RPM. Let's start there. Is this a... Oh, look at that. That's a button. Yep, that should probably make sure that these things aren't touching. Otherwise...
Boost is trying to advise me to Fortnite. Nice looking castings, yep. Price staying exactly the same, Punk Bum. Punk Bum? I think it's $325 Canadian for the 44 and $450 Canadian for the 60 mil, which is like 2/3, if not half, the price of the big name ones.
Oh, that's why it doesn't work. When it's on this, it just means nothing, so... Oh, cool! This is the coolest, man. Having neat little tools like this is awesome.
Is the lathe a tool that's in Vajim Jam's wheelhouse? Yeah, she was actually really interested in getting a lathe. She actually did machining in her first year millwright.
Yeah, all first year millwright is basically machining.
So yeah, her first year, basically her whole entire first year of millwright, and she's a journeyman millwright, was actually machining. So she's definitely more qualified than I am to be using this lathe, and I think she's going to enjoy making parts. And since I can weld and she's not the best at welding, if it comes to collaborating together with Virginia on stuff, she can always do stuff up in the lathe and then I can weld it. Like a team effort. Damn, bro, the channel is blowing up. Good job, buddy. Thank you, sir. It's blowing up to an extent. We still have to do lots of work to keep it there. What up, Mike? Mr. Boosted EK Civic. I seen your Fortnite invite. I might be on later, but right now I'm editing a video. I was thinking millwright was a profession that used those. Yes.
Actually, machinist uses them mostly, but
Yeah, machinist would.
millwright's his first year.
Yeah.
I did end up buying a bunch of little Amazon stuff here. This one I think is the tool holder. This one is also tool holder stuff. But I do have this piece of aluminum. It's not billet like I would like it to be. It's actually hollow. But I'm just going to jam it in here and see what we can do with it once I have it all set up to see if we can make a thing do a thing.
And did I ever think I could make a thing do a thing?
As you can see, we just have the little piece of metal in here.
Man, that smudge on the camera is super annoying. I had a smudge on my lens that I didn't realize throughout the whole video. So, like,
Oh,
the center of the clip is all blurry.
sad. Super sad.
What's up from Tennessee, bro? Because Kyle's the only 10 I see. Dig the channel. He didn't actually say that, but I added that myself. What up, Kill Switch? Matt, this is Adobe Premiere Pro 2020 up at the top here. You actually pay for it, a subscription service. It's not very cheap, but it is one of the best. Off today? Yeah, I took a set off, so I was off for 18. I think I have like 11 more days left. Jackson, may the YouTube recommendations God put your videos in everybody's recommendations. I can only hope, man. It's your watermark for this video? Nice. Actually, you know what's been blowing up lately? And it wasn't really intentional, but my Instagram. My Instagram, after I started uploading Reels to Instagram, it seems like they favor Reels a lot, which is really weird. You know what one of my goals is, though? As much as I want to grow my YouTube, I want Virginia's Twitch to grow, too. That way she can stay home all day.
Yay.
As you can see, we just have the little piece of metal in here.
What up, Red Man?
I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing, but we should probably get this like close enough to get like touch, but not actually touch it. So it touched there. I'm gonna pull it off a little bit. I'm gonna turn it on.
And I'm pretty sure I had this in reverse.
So technically, if we just go straight in like this,
This is me learning how to use a lathe for the first time. Like, I've never used one before. I'm like manually doing it, but there's a thing.
how come it's feeding backwards?
Because it's going backwards,
Going out
Kyle.
this way. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but.
Okay, anyways. We don't want to waste too much time watching that. Plug those channels, fam. Well, I want Virginia to do, like, super good. And we got to the point now where when we were on the live stream, I think we had the 24-hour live stream we did. We think the average viewers is, like, 31. But she needs 75 average viewers to get, like, Twitch partner. So that's what we're aiming for now. I like to go straight in, too. Just like, I don't want to waste too much time because I did do a bunch of stuff.
And that's kind of what it looks like at the end. Now, I've been reading some reviews on these things, and they're not the best for steel or anything like that, and probably not good for stainless steel. So, I don't know, for a little tiny boy, steel or anything like that, and probably not good for stainless steel. So, I don't know, for little tiny bushings and stuff, that thing's going to be wicked.
Frickin' wicked awesome. We're all going to watch it anyways.
Wastegates. The next thing we have to do on our 8 turbo build. I plan on running 4 Black Sheep Industries wastegates. These are our own wastegates. Every Industries wastegates. These are our own wastegates. Every time we release these, you guys always buy them out like really fast. We can't really keep them in stock.
You guys are making great content on both channels, and I know it's just keep getting better as both grow on platforms. Thank you, sir. So is it more for like brass and copper? Yeah, it's probably like good for billet aluminum stuff. Brass bushings too. I think you can do a bit of steel, but I mean, Did I hear right that you said Virginia has lathe or machine experience? She's done used lathe. She's her first year of millwright was like machining stuff. Skates. These are our own wastegates. Every time we release these, you guys always buy them out like really fast. We can't really keep them in stock. We've got 100, but we've got another 100 being built right now. We can't really keep them in stock. So I'm still trying to get a part of Black Sheep to be like part owner. I'm like interested in buying like 10% of Black Sheep Industries, and I want Nick to keep everything to himself. So we're kind of, I like made him a business proposal, and we're gonna see where it goes anyways. But I do want to be part of Black Sheep Industries the same way like all these big YouTubers have like their own merch line. I want to have parts line instead of like trying to push merch, and like not everybody wants merch, but almost everybody can use parts. People that are specifically watching my channel and want to learn how to build stuff, like anybody doing a turbo build is going to need a wastegate. So it'd be cool that if we could get a part of Black Sheep Industries, somehow incorporate it into the channel, do giveaways where instead of buying merch, you could buy Black Sheep Industries stuff and then be entered to get into a draw or whatever. The same way. In stock, but we've got another 100 being built right now and another 200 on order, so they'll be back in stock any day now. Yes, they will be. But we're gonna put 4 of them on here, one like this, but we're gonna put 4 of them on here, one like this, one like this, and then the same thing on the back side. It's gonna be a little tight on the back side though, but like this, somewhere, and then one over here as well. Love the vids, bud. Can't wait to see how much power it will make. Why the new channel? This is just like my live streaming channel. Because of the YouTube algorithms, if you do live streaming mixed in with regular videos, it seems that the algorithm like makes it go to shit. So I try to keep them separate so I don't screw my algorithm up on my main channel.
We ran these things pretty.
Given any more thought to the giveaway you mentioned a while back? Yeah, so I'm trying to get part of Black Sheep first, and if I can get my way into Black Sheep, I'm gonna immediately buy a welder, and then we're gonna do a giveaway like that. I want to do a welder giveaway because I want more people to have welders. So I'll end up buying like a Everlast 200 or something. TIG welder.
We ran these things pretty hard last season, but I'm just gonna take them apart, check them out, make sure that they're good, and let me show you why they're unique compared to a lot of other wastegate.
Oh. Where's the clear in and out?
First thing being, you can take all the screws. See that instead
sounds like a great plan, Kyle. When is the Fox body making a comeback? Actually, the next video we do might be the Fox body. Actually, it should be because Virginia and I are actually on days off, and yeah, I think the next video is going to be a Fox body build. I don't. We're getting the K member soon. The engine parts are coming soon, so we have to start it anyways if we want it to be done for spring. You can actually see that instead of a diaphragm, this thing actually has a piston in it with O-rings. And this means your diaphragm can't fail anymore. So it's a billet aluminum piston inside of our billet aluminum casting here. And it's got a super alloy valve in it. And the best part is it's half the price of these bigger brand name blow-off valves. Mess that
Here.
up.
And it's got a super alloy valve in it. So link is down in the bio for. And the best part is it's literally like half the cost of some of these big name wastegates. So link is down in the bio for Black Sheep. If you guys want to check it out. It helps me out, helps you out, and everybody gets cool. Bio for Black Sheep. Link is down in the bio for Black Sheep. So link is down in the bio for Black Sheep if you guys want to check it out. It helps me out, helps you out, and everybody gets cool looking parts.
I believe there's a discount code too if anybody wants it. I remember you had mentioned, but I hadn't heard about it much lately. Okay, yeah. Will you change the SN back to X275 setup? Yeah, I want to after we run the setup like this at the track a little bit. Is the valve Inconel? It's actually a super alloy, so it's partial Inconel.
Cool looking parts. So obviously if we're going to run 2 into 1, we need to make a couple of merges. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start by taking some of our schedule piping here, and we're just going to start cutting some angles in it, hopefully. Make 2 into 1 merges, and we've got to make 4 of them. It's going to suck.
Yeah, I'm not even done making these things. I spent a lot of time doing it.
Just see what our biggest angle is. See what our biggest angle is. Let's just see what our biggest angle is. Well, let's just see. Let's just cut it. This could be a test piece.
Ain't nobody want to watch all that. That's what separates me from the other YouTubers. They would have just like time-lapsed that whole bandsaw cut.
All we're getting is about 45 degrees. So it looks like all we're getting is about 45 degrees on each cut, so it makes it 90 degrees, which might not be enough, to be honest. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to tack weld it up, and then we can like kind of shove it on the car to see if this angle is going to work at all. I don't think it is.
Drag that camera. I'm more of a diesel guy, but I enjoy your fab skills. How do you go about determining what size gate you'll need? I don't know. It seems like V8 244s, anything less than V8 144 to avoid boost creep.
Don't hit Gina's car.
Did I even test?
Let's see now.
That smudge in the middle of the camera is
This
so
is gonna hit that
annoying.
runner back there. Yeah, it needs to be way better angle than that.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Like that angle looks slightly better than that other angle right there. We'll tack weld this one up and see kind of. Then what? Still at a weird angle.
I think I did something different anyways.
Okay, the only other thing is we do have some short radius 90s. Than that. Okay, the only other thing is we do have some short radius 90s. So what I can do, because all these runners are basically lined up straight like this, short runner 90 on that back one into straight, and we'll do the 45 right there. I think that's the way we got to do it. So we got to get our 45 piece back.
Yeah, you can definitely do a smaller exhaust if the exhaust or smaller wastegate if the wastegate takes priority over the exhaust going into the turbo. So if you mount the wastegate correctly, you can actually get good results out of it. The whiteboard doesn't make sense. So this is what we ended up with. I know the distance between the two runners. Dan was cutting something, so I think I did that. I redid that clip. This is what we ended up with here. I know the distance between these two holes is 5 and an 8. That's what our runner spread apartness thing was. But if we take this and put it on the car, yeah, there's something like this. They'll fit together something like this. And then we just have to cope them to fit around these pipes. And then see where it merges right here. We'll weld that completely, then we'll cut it. And we'll come off that merge right there, and that'll go to our wastegate. And that's how we plan on doing all 4 of them. Just keep it really simple, easy, and in reality, we're going to want to clamp these gates shut and not open them at all anyways. Got him! But you can see that editing videos isn't hard. It just takes a lot of time. Like, we are 37 minutes in. Mind you, I could probably do this a bit quicker if I wasn't stopping to talk to you guys all the time. Insert clip of for Jim Jan Kyle, such a professional. That's actually on my laptop. I don't have it on my PC. All right, so it's going to be okay to mock it up here, but we have to drill holes in our exhaust. We don't want to do it while it's on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this setup off. And once again, but once we put it back together, it should be, that's it, the final time. So we're just going to pull it all apart real quick, and then we'll be able to do our work just on the mock-up engine over there. So what I do now is if I take this over here, you can see these are my clips. We're on 26. I actually did some GoPro time lapses, so I used my GoPro to time lapse. That just gets shoved into here, and then you can see over there. I usually speed this up 300%. You can see that it starts here at 10 minutes, goes to 11, 12. Let's speed it up faster than that. Let's go 450. 45 seconds. Now what we're actually going to do is, because physically just watching it while the screen is not moving, it doesn't look that good. So what I end up doing lately is I take it here. How come the editing screen doesn't open? So what I do is I scale it. So I go like this, make a scale marker. We'll zoom it in. So we'll start like this. We'll go to the end of our clip and we'll move it back to 100. And then over there, you can see once we go through it, it'll start close. But see how it's slowly starting to pull out the screen? And I feel like that's just a bit, like a little tiny bit extra where it takes me 2 seconds to do, but it makes it look a little bit better. Why is the camera quality on this horrible right now, though? Peace, Turtle Man. Have fun at work. Anybody else skip over the time-lapse stuff? You skip over the time-lapse stuff? Sad. And, oh my god. Then I just look for no copyright sounds. Oh my god, what did I do there? Wiped him smudges. Is there a smudge on this camera too? No, there was no smudge on this one. I like the instructional stuff. Sad. Well, I gotta put it in there because And then I just find random songs, to be honest. Why is this? What did I do there? This is just the easiest way to download it, to be honest. Shit. No, you just commented on the camera quality of the live video for a second. Oh my. I'm so not used to doing this on my laptop. Okay, now where's all the... There it is. Then I video transition to just dissolve from black. So this is a dip to black at the beginning and at the end. So you can see the music fades in and it fades in from black. That's really loud. And then I think we were on 26, so 27 is next. Sometimes it does that.
Now, one thing I really struggle with is coping pipe. Because we have to cope our pipe into... Now, one thing I really struggle with...
I can't even add this in there because I didn't even use my own tool that I made. Did I, by chance... No. It's a loud welder. That's actually my water cooler. The rest of that's annoying. That was 27, 28, nope, 29.
So this is the start to our wastegates, as you can see. They're not, like, the holes aren't cut in the runners. We're gonna have a bit of gaps to fill because my coping is trash. But we'll cut off the corners here. And then we'll end up putting something on the end, whether it be straight or a 90 or whatever, and then the wastegates are going to hang off the end here, and it will couple these two runners, and then so on and so forth. So I got to build the other side here now, and then cut the holes out. That's going to be the worst. Like, cutting into the stainless is going to be pretty tricky.
Can confirm.
And then, yeah. Looks good to me.
And now I think it was the time-lapse video.
All right, so definitely not perfect, Coke.
Yep, so it's the next time-lapse video here.
Yeah, looks good to me.
$300. Dip to black at the beginning. Oops. Just add our music back in. Move the music. Fade the music in and out. Did the black out.
All right. So definitely not perfect Cokes on there, but
I mean, being such thick metal, this isn't going to be bad at all to weld into. In fact, it might be easier to weld into because that's somewhere for our filler rod to go. But this is all 4 of them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull them off. I'm going to weld these things completely up. And then once those are welded up, we can put them back on again. I marked them 2, 4, so cylinders 2 and 4, 6 and 8. And once they're back on, we can mark our holes, cut out our holes, and then put them back on and weld them. And then once they're welded on, we can cut the angles off and build off of those for our 4 gates. Truth. All welded up. I feel like I could just start there, probably. Of those for our 4 gates. I didn't end up like time-lapsing a lot of the welding because it's boring. I needed something though. How much usable versus trash footage do you get per video? Well, let's see. This is 24 gigs, and by the time I'm done with it, it's probably down to 6 gigs maybe. So a quarter of what I film. All welded up. Next comes the fun part, putting them on there, marking our holes, and then trying to cut through this big stainless, that's going to be the difficult part, I think. Because you can't use a regular hole saw, it'll just die. And drill bits, they kind of die as well. Kind of confused. Needless to say, I'm kind of... And drill bits, they kind of die as well. Needless to say, I'm kind of confused. So we're getting a video tomorrow morning. Yep, tomorrow morning. Circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shot. That bitch is so hot. Get it? Because it's a song, I think. I think it is a song. Of course it doesn't fit after welding anymore. What about the other ones? Why are they so hot? I don't know, it's weird sometimes in the garage. Because I have nobody to feed my ideas off of, I can just kind of go with what... What about the other ones? I don't know, it's weird sometimes in the garage. Because I have nobody to feed my ideas off of, I can just kind of go with what I know what to do. So there's probably a much easier way of doing this. I just don't know how to do it like that. Oh. Now let's pull this off. See if we can kind of drill into it maybe. Let's just see. Ooh, that hurts. That went better than I thought, to be honest. We should probably not like smoke out our damn drill bit though. Alright, we managed to get these small little holes drilled in this one with the step bits before they kind of dulled out. This one we got one hole saw hole built, and then yeah, the hole saw dulled on this one. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to try and take the grinder, cut out small little tiny sections, and then use the Dremel to Dremel out a hole. Like this 1.1 probably good for what we're doing because the inside diameter of the pipe is only 1.5 inches. So this is that'd be a lot for both. It's only got to divert a small amount of exhaust gas just so we don't destroy those turbos. Now I think it's the next time lapse here. It's only got to divert a small amount of exhaust gas just so we don't destroy those turbos. Of exhaust gas just so we don't destroy those turbos. Wow, it's a bit smoky in here right now. I did finish welding up one full. Wow, it's a bit smoky in here right now. Cut out a lot of me being
I did finish welding up one full header. So both of them are merged in there. The welds, some of them aren't the best. I had some gaps to fill. That's on me. My coping jobs aren't the best. But with this project right here, I was more concerned about function over how it looks, and I'm really ready to just get this thing on the dyno. We have to do the other one, but I think this is where we're going to call it. Like I said, I'm just really ready to get this thing on the dyno, so I'm just trying to pound out the last couple things that we need to do. For it to work, which is to put the wastegates on, finish up welding in the exhaust, bolt it all back together basically, and then it's ready to rip on the dyno. I think our next video actually might be on thirst trap. Virginia has some days off and I also have some days off where they line up. So we're gonna come out here, we're gonna get this thing prepped because our Team ZK member and front control arms and motor mounts are coming. And then our Brian Tooley Racing stuff is also coming for that car. So we're gonna start assembling this thing because we want that thing to be ready for spring as well. And you guys wanted to see me collaborate with Virginia more often, so she's gonna be out here. We're not allowed to work on this car. And now the thing is, we're not allowed to work on this car without. You guys wanted to see me collaborate with Virginia more often, so she's gonna be out here. And now the thing is, we're not allowed to work on this car without her. So I had to start another project because this one's almost done, and that's what this CBR is for. So it's a CBR 1000, it's fuel injected, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and create a 5/8 size Leroy. If you guys see my live stream on my second channel, you would have seen me talk through the whole process there, but we're gonna scale Leroy down, 5/8, we're gonna build it out of DOM tubing. A couple reasons that I want to do this is, first one, I want to get used to bending and building cages. So what better way than to build a half size something that isn't too crucial, and well, I mean, it's going to be quick, but we're going to put the CBR in it. We're going to run a drive shaft from the gearbox instead of the sprocket. We're going to put the engine in the front, drivetrain in the back, twin turbos in the front as well. And yeah, it's overall going to be a fun project. We got to do it boosted because we're boosted lifestyle around here. And that's it. I gotta go inside. I'm getting kind of high now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Peace easy and get heavy.
So I didn't get much done in this video, but I mean, that's what happens when you spend how long? I don't know, 8 hours. 8 hours building things, and you can only get 18 minutes of footage out of it. Now, I'm going to try and render this, and I'm pretty sure my computer's like going to crash, so. All right, I'm going to click this button. Let's see what happens. Oh. So far it's using 74% of my RAM. Actually, normally this length of video on my laptop would take, I don't know, 30 minutes to render. Here it's only taking 3 minutes. So I think my computer might be faster than my laptop. I'm buying a new laptop so I can do some videos. Mine crashes as soon as I open any video and editing software. What up, Douglas Easton? Douglas Easton. Actually, our internet is so good. You should watch how fast this takes me to upload to YouTube. It's like 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes. What the fuck are the cats doing over there? Okay, so the deal is here now. I'm done editing this video. I'll probably close the live stream off soon here. Virginia's actually going to come down. She's streaming tonight. I'll probably be on her stream. So you can find me on Virginia's channel, twitch.tv/alientrashkitty. That's where we're going to be. So I'll render this. I'll get it uploaded. I'll publish it first thing in the morning for you guys. I'm going to go put the kiddos to bed now. So peace easy and get that V. What events are you doing this year, Kyle? I want to do some events in the States if we can get there. Other than that, just like track rentals probably. Anyways, peace, boys. I'm glad you guys came to stop by. It's been an hour of video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because once we get this one over 1,000 views, we can, I don't know,